Hi, in this video, I just wanted to talk a little bit about the use of tags when you're using Steemit as a platform. Tags are very, very important. Using the right ones makes all the difference in the world. So, what do I mean by that? If you click on, if you get on the Steemit, you'll see the tags are over here on the left side. But if you scroll down to the bottom and click on View All Tags, you'll see them all listed in alphabetical order. So, of course, you want to use tags that are relevant to the topic that you're posting about. But I see a lot of people use tags that no one else is using, and then they wonder why no one's seeing their content. Well, it's because nobody's using that tag. So conventional wisdom would tell you, well, use a tag that pays out the most. If you can see the payouts over here, but that has two sides of that coin. Let me give you an example. If you click right here where it says payouts, it'll list them in the order of what tags pay out the most. Okay, so judging by this, the most payouts, 13 million Steam dollars, is for the tag life, and second is Steemit, and then photography, and so on. Okay, so a new person would think, oh wow, well, I'm going to use that tag because I'll get more payouts. Not necessarily. You also have to factor in posts. Okay, so let me give you an example. Some of you may know I started the open mic community. Let's scroll down to see open mic is down here somewhere. Right here. Here we go. Here's open mic and YouTube. Okay, and if you look at the payouts for them, they're very similar. But the other thing you have to factor in is how many posts were made on that. So it's very simple math. If you look at, you just take the number of Steam dollars here, and I'll open up a new tab and put that in here. Okay, and then divide that by the number of posts, and you'll see that the average payout for someone entering open mic is 62 Steam dollars. Okay, that's over the life of the whole tag. Okay. Well, if we compare that with the most popular tag, which pays significantly more out over the long run, and we divide that by the number of posts under that tag, which is about 1,187,000 posts, you'll see that the average payout on that is about almost 11 Steam dollars. So yes, using a tag that pays more won't necessarily pay you more because there's a lot of people using that tag, which also means that you're going to move down the feed faster. So it'll be out of people's view faster. Okay. So when you pick tags, you can put up to 5 tags in. One thing you need to know about tags is you can change the tags in the 7 days after you post, because you can edit up to 7 days, but you cannot change the first tag. So it's very important that if you're trying to reach a certain community, that you use the correct tags. And just because it pays out more doesn't mean you're going to make more. It's also going to, because so many people post, it's going to move down the feed faster and get out of view of that community. Okay, so when using tags, you want to make sure that they're something that's used. So again, you just come over here and click all tags down here at the bottom. As you're about to make your post, think of the 5 topics that are most relevant and use those. Use those regardless of what the payout is. But for example, if you're writing about cryptocurrency, okay, let's come down here and look at cryptocurrency. You can see there's crypto, crypto news, cryptocurrencies, and cryptocurrency. And even though cryptocurrency pays out a lot more than cryptocurrencies, you would make more using that tag cryptocurrencies because a lot less people are using it. Okay, it actually use both in a situation like that. Anyway, I just wanted to bring that to your awareness because I see a lot of people using tags. Like, for example, when people enter open mic, they might play a song by Eric Clapton, and they'll use the tag Eric Clapton, and there is no tag called Eric Clapton, which means nobody's going to see that post. Okay, you're just wasting that tag. So before you decide what tags to use, look and see if there's ones that are relevant to you. Now, there are exceptions, contests and things like that. When I started open mic, for example, that tag was not being used, but I knew I was going to make that community into something from scratch over the long run. And so now it's used, and it helps me to find people who enter the contest because no one else is using that tag except for that. Okay. So just a little bit of information about tags. Now, one other thing I want to show you is some people can grasp the concept of how communities work based on tags. They're more visual. So I'm going to show you that in the next part of this video. Hi, this is Lou Cipher on Steemit. I just wanted to share with you this great little site that I found that gives you a visual representation of the different communities on Steemit. And it's called Steamverse. And so you can put it in your browser right here, as you can see, steamverse.com. And it shows you all these different communities that are centered around the center of the universe, which is Steam, of course. And by clicking on these little balls, you can see these represent the different tags of different communities. So some of you may know, so here's Steemit itself and all the little communities around it. Okay. And some of you may know I do the open mic contest on Steemit, which is right here next to music, of course. So you can also just click on the ball or put the tag up here in this corner to search for a tag. I'll go ahead and well, here's open mic. Let's click on that, and it'll take you into it. So then you can see we're really close to the center of the universe here, apparently. And these are all the people involved in open mic, all the people that play that are surrounding that tag. And we're right here by music, of course. Yeah. And there's probably other related communities like that around us. So of course there's music, there's DLive. I'm sure DTube is around here somewhere. And you can see how they're all interconnected. And this just gives you a visual representation of all the different communities around Steemit based on the tags, which I thought was really cool. Whoever built this, thank you, because it really helps. Anyway, I wanted to share this with you. I thought you'd find it interesting if you're involved in the Steemit community. Some people visualize things a little bit better by visualization, and you just get a sense of who's interacting with who, which is pretty cool. Where is DLive? It's got to be around here somewhere, right? Let's see if we can find it. There's art. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I found it very helpful. So I would imagine my username's probably around here somewhere. I bet it's that one. Yep, it's me right there. Anyway, it works pretty good. There's lots of different communities all based around Steemit, or around Steam rather. Music community, big community. Pretty cool, huh? Anyway, thought you'd find this interesting and play around with it and enjoy.